As you may have heard, we're introducing the Queen Mary model to our first year undergraduates this academic year in 2017-18, and in due course, as the first year cohort moves through, we'll be introducing this to all of our undergraduates. In particular, we're hoping to boost our graduates' leadership potential in their field so that they can make a really positive societal impact. What we want to do this year is to pilot some aspects of the Queen Mary model with you. So that means that you get the opportunity to participate in some of the modules that will become embedded within the degree programs, not this academic year, but the following academic year. So you're going to be able to participate in a really important aspect of the development of the Queen Mary model for students who will be following you in due course.
At Common Purpose, we focus on developing students as leaders with cultural intelligence so that you can cross boundaries and solve the complex issues of the day. We're delighted to be partnering with QMUL on the QChallenge London, a programme that we've co-designed and co-created with the university as part of your co-curricular offerings as your time at QMUL. This programme is being piloted this year, so this is your opportunity to help shape it and participate in the first round of the programme before it officially launches in the 2018-19 academic year. The programme itself is focused on taking you out into London, into organisations focused in the areas of health, transport and housing, where you will work with some of the complex challenges that they're facing as an organisation, as an institution, and be it through unique access to the organisation, its leaders, its people and their stakeholders. You will explore this challenge before coming up with creative and innovative solutions that you'll present back to them. The programme itself is made up of different stages. First, there's a 2-week online cultural intelligence course which you as a cohort of 100 will go through. That's fully facilitated by us at Common Purpose, and then there'll be a face-to-face 2-day introductory programme which takes place during Reading Week, where you will firstly be introduced to London as a system and understand some of the key trends within this city and how the health, transport and housing sectors intersect into that. You'll go out on visits to different organisations to better understand that and meet leaders from across the sectors to understand London as a place, as a city, as a system. And then you'll be introduced to your group that you're going to be working with throughout that process. And then you'll meet your challenge holder, your challenge organisation, and you'll begin to really explore what this challenge is that they're facing, what success would look like for them. And within your group, start thinking about how you're going to approach this. After that, there'll be a number of weeks where you will continue to work in your project groups, and you and your groups will decide how you want to do that as you continue to explore the challenge deeper, do research, meet people involved in the challenge, work your networks internally within the university and externally to get broader insights into the challenge, as well as obviously connecting back into the challenge holder in the organisation for further insight and to test your ideas and thinking with them. After you've explored the challenge fully, you'll then start going into an idea generation phase and starting to think of what are some of the ideas that you could come up with that would tackle the challenge that have been set and would give them a fresh insight into the challenge from you from the outside in. You'll then fine-tune those ideas, prepare a pitch, and then at the end of the process you'll pitch your idea to the challenge holder in the organisation, and they'll give you feedback on what you've shared with them and how they're going to take that forward and implement it. Having done that, the final stage is an assessment phase where you'll complete assessment both with us at Common Purpose but also at QMUL to look at the learning that you have had over that process and how you found that process as a whole. You should take part in the QChallenge London, firstly to develop your leadership skills, secondly to develop your cultural intelligence, your ability to cross boundaries and thrive in multiple cultures, thirdly, to develop your ability to tackle complex problems and complex challenges and to be able to innovate and think creatively in that space. And finally, to develop your networks. Your networks both within the university with your peers from across different disciplines and different schools within QMUL, but also crucially with leaders across London and organisations across sectors. This is your chance to meet them, network with them. And then ultimately, as an alumnus of Common Purpose, you will also get access to our network of 69,000 senior, emerging and student leaders across the world.